Okay, guys, this is a collective read. That's it. And whatever energy comes out, comes out. Okay? I'm just going to shuffle this, guys. I have nowhere else to shuffle this but my lap. So, these are my angel cards and universal cards that just pick up energy. We're just going to go for whatever comes is meant to be brought to the attention of the collective. Alright, we got ready or not. You say you want it. Alright, but to do do you truly make space for it? Dreams can't arrive into a closed door. Doubt, resolution, and distractions cause detours where alignment should be. So stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect version of yourself. Show up now because the universe mirrors what you believe. You are not. You are ready for what you believe you are ready for. So someone here, I mean, I guess, if this is your read, maybe you're not sure if you're ready for something, so you're mirroring back something else to the universe altogether. These are all my oracle cards, guys. I am an oracle reader more than anything else. And then we got, these came up again. Pay attention. We got pay attention. Alright, and this says discover tension and fatigue aren't just inconveniences. They're messages. Your body is trying to communicate if it's not broken or betraying you. But calling to you, to your stress, suppressed emotions, and unmet needs, and leave a mark. And it says, insight, instead of pushing through or brushing it out, slow down and listen. When you respond with curiosity, insight of judgment, your body can become an ally in your return to balance and wellness. Alright, so you're calling to balance. And the universe wants to know what you want because you're putting certain energies out there that you're getting, and maybe somebody's getting a lot of negative stuff because they keep putting out negative, so they keep getting negative is what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting with these oracle cards, guys, and finally an angel card. But you're in gratitude. Every moment of gratitude raises your vibration and strengthens your connection to the divine. Remember that there's always something to be grateful for and focus on this always. Alright, so if you're not in gratitude, you should be. Because this is why the bad luck is coming. Alright, now I got haunted echoes. Why you feel this way? Why do you feel this way? My favorite one, the Reaper with the horse. I actually have it in a little thing. This is literally one of my favorite decks, guys. Alright, I'm gonna just go here. Tell us why. Why is this? Why are they not? Why ready or not? Why ready or not? Tell us, Spirit, why ready or not? Alright, we got vanishing, is it steps? Vanishing steps. That's why you're not sure if you're ready for this new journey. Revisit the path you took to find inspiration again. Look to the future. You're being taught to look to, you're being asked or taught maybe to look to the future. Maybe some of you guys are in shadow work. I don't know. You're being taught to stop looking to the past and look to the future. That is what I'm picking up, guys. Alright, let me see what... Pay attention. Why pay attention, Spirit? Why pay attention? I went through all of my cards and put them all upright too, guys. It says, lost in time. Don't wait for permission to move on. Seize the moment. Take action now. You're supposed to not ask for permission to seize the moment. Just move. Just move. Because you're acting like you're lost in time. Somebody's out there lost. They feel like they can't move forward, but you can. The universe is saying you can move forward. You just are standing there. It's like there's... I'm picturing... When I see that card, I'm picturing a hurricane or a tornado coming, and everybody's leaving saying, oh my God, the hurricane, tornado's coming, and this person's like, okay, whatever. Maybe this will be the last. That is what I'm picturing. Somebody standing in the middle of a tornado or a hurricane. And then, why are they grateful? Ancient tales. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Reframe critical thoughts. They have gratitude because it's mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Alright, this person here... Okay, there he goes again. This damn little cold that he has going on, guys. That or he keeps licking the floor, I don't know. And he does. Anyways, but it says mind what you say. So maybe somebody was saying that they're going to be... I feel somebody... I see a single tear in saying that. And they keep saying something's never going to happen, something never going to happen, and something never did happen. Because they keep saying it. And it's ancient tales. I feel this was a past relationship that they want back in their life. But it feels ancient to them because it's been so long. It's been ancient to them because it's been so long. And this person's supposed to get a different mindset, reframe their critical thoughts. Alright, that's what that. We got our central energies now, guys. I'm getting my life together here. Alright, now with these, we're going to find out what's going on. What's going on in this energy. I'm going to put some of these upright and some of these not upright because we're not going to take the ones that are down. All of these I have a certain way here. Alright, let me make sure here what I got going on. Okay. Okay, so I want these this way. And go that way. Okay. This has been working out well for me this way. But yeah, this is the central energy of this reading. I never know what I'm going to get when I bring up central things. Alright. Alright, now let me shuffle this again, and whatever is to the top is what is on this pile, and then I'll just reshuffle this later. Alright, this is not for this reading. Alright, under vanishing steps, we got don't panic, faking confidence again. Alright, under this vanishing steps, revisiting the past, someone's faking confidence. They're trying to pretend there's something they're not. Alright, and under this lost in time, I got FOMO surfer, the next one, and then this one doesn't go with this reading. They're watching somebody on a TV screen or their phone, some kind of screen. They keep watching, or an event keeps playing over and over in their head. And they're over it. They just don't know what to do. Then under this ancient tales, we got highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. You're being told to trust the highest good. Alright, and under this vanishing steps, we got misunderstood. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said. Alright, so this person was misunderstood, and the real version of what they said just never made it past the rumors, and everybody fabricated, and the story got bigger and bigger and bigger until something just got real bad. And this is why, and this is under this vanishing steps, but don't panic. So they were misunderstood in something they said, and some story got bigger and bigger and bigger, and they were kind of in a panicking mode because of this. They feel like they can't move forward because of it. And then they're comparing things, as we got this comparison energy. And this says, comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. Alright, they was comparing. They were comparing the new love they had got to another person, and it's unfair. This is what it said, and it says it's unfair. And it says, leave the past behind and see who they have for who is in front of them, and love what's in front of you, and forget about your ex. They haven't forgot about their ex, but it's over. Alright, under this highest good, we got laundry, mountain climber. And this here, this has nothing to do with their laundry. Their new person that could be very clean. Maybe they use a lot of bleach. I don't know. This is all of the lies and the stories. And they got to keep covering up, and it gets smellier. And then everybody notices that they weren't telling the truth. That's what this is. It's just someone's lies catching up with them. Someone had a bunch of lies that got caught up with them. And then under this misunderstood energy, where they're panicking because they said one story and everything just got... I feel like they're just going to hell and back. Whoever this is for. Okay? And then we got controlling. Power struggles leading to being manipulative. Alright. They had to manipulate and be controlling because of power struggles in this relationship where they were comparing who they're with somebody else. And as they were comparing this new love of theirs and not seeing them who for what they were, they came into commitment issues. This is, someone here is afraid to fully commit whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. Alright, the new love wants a commitment. They want a ring. They want to get married. I mean, just take it. The energy is the energy. This could be male, female, just flip genders. But the person they were comparing their new love wants is seeing there's commitment issues now. This could be you, or maybe you're having commitment issues because you can't let go of your past. And then under this, they're finding, they know why you don't want to commit because of this laundry mountain climber energy where all the lies and the evidence is there. You're comparing them to your ex. You're comparing them to your ex. Alright, we got opened third eye, saw email. Alright, this ex sees past the BS. They see past the BS, or they seen something on your phone. They know you're not over your ex. And they know you're comparing them to your ex. And they know that you're not seeing them for who they are. They know. They absolutely know. Wow. And then we have worth the effort with this controlling. Embracing Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. All right, you're called forth to not control and just know that whatever you're doing and to embracing challenge opportunities for growth, it's worth the effort. And if it means to let go of your ex, you're going to have to. Some things are put to rest for a reason. I'm being called forth to say. Alright, under these commitment issues, we got betrayal. Alright, whatever you had in the past that you can't let go has led to a betrayal, breakup, divorce, and infidelity. Okay? It could be current or it could have been in the past. Maybe you betrayed your ex. I think a small percentage that are going to vibe with this, they betrayed the ex or they betrayed the current or they betrayed both. You know? Alright, and then we got a payday for somebody here. This came up under third eye open and someone saw an email. And this talk about financial rewards and money's rolling in, celebration of success, checks cashed. Alright, somebody's third eye was open with some kind of email, a text, or whatever, and they left. They left, okay? There's breakup, and we have third eye, and we have betrayal. So, someone's getting a payday. Maybe they're realizing that a lot of the money was being put forth towards other stuff and not them. So, with them taking back their money and breaking up with that person, or maybe it was you broke up with that person, now you have extra money. Sometimes we don't realize all the money coming back and forth after that person's gone, and you're like, damn, I used to be broke by this time. Why do I still got money? It could have been something like that for a percentage of you. And then under this, something is worth the effort, this person got played. This is talking about manipulation, lies, and control. Alright, this person got played by the person they were comparing the other person to. Alright. And then under this betrayal, we got ignoring achievements. Celebrate your own successes and seek partners who recognize and applaud your achievements. Alright, this new partner ignored all their achievements and obviously broke up with them because they thought they had commitment issues. So, that was that. Okay, this is not what this reading. Neither is this. This or that. I mean, if you're vibing with this, I mean, shadow work is very needed. Very needed. Alright, under this gratitude, we got Dream Team. You don't compete. You combine, and together you're a force to be reckoned with. Alright, somebody that literally said goodbye to whoever this is. Got extra money because they didn't realize they had it, and they partnered with somebody, with a dream team. And this doesn't have to be romantic, guys. Everything does not have to be romantic. This just could be a really good friend. A really good friend that maybe you was like is helping you along with something. It could be something like that. But under this getting played, we got care. Teach, accompany, assist, and support. Somebody's helping this person through teaching them and giving them support through a hard time, which is good. Help is always on the way. We're on this realm of existence to learn. Alright, and under this betrayal and ignoring achievements, we got too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. Alright, well, there's somebody that is too busy because they just want to avoid moving on. So they work and they don't worry about finding a partner. Alright, and then under this person that found the emails and everything, or the text messages that they got rid of this person, we got Netflix and chill. This person watches movies, chills, and goes to sleep. And they got a dream team. They got a dream team here. Like I said, take it. It does not, this don't go with this reading. It does not have to be romantic, y'all. I don't think everything in the universe is romantic. I don't. Don't. How many are not for this reading? Okay, here we go. Alright, now under this carry, you have law of attraction isn't law of laziness. Stop calling it manifesting, it's just daydreaming. Somebody's just going to sleep saying, I'm gonna change, and they don't. They're not putting forth any effort. And then under this too busy between being dumped with this betrayal, with this comparison energy, with this new love of theirs, breaking up with them, we got it's complicated. Crying over situationships. Alright, they're crying over being dumped. They're crying over being dumped. They didn't want it to happen to them. They didn't think anybody would dump them. And then with this someone that found the dream team over here that left them, they found courage. Bravery, adventure, fatal, and brilliant. They put an ending to everything. This person that's just, and you see they're by themselves. They're by themselves. There's nobody with them, and they're just watching TV by themselves. They're not trying to think of this other person. They dumped them. But they had the courage to move forward. And now they're getting some kind of payday. They're getting a payday, y'all. Alright. This is the story unfolding with all of my many oracle cards. And under this laziness energy over here, we got vanished while meditating. Mind fog, awareness, collapse. They feel like they don't... What I'm getting from this is they feel like nobody sees them. And like they never was a part of anybody's life. Like the time they spent with somebody didn't mean anything. That's what I'm getting from this card. I see different things when I said this. In other words, it's complicated, or someone's crying over some situationships. We got fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. Alright, someone's fear to have people touch them, to touch their heart. I feel it's touch their heart. They're fearing love, okay? Alright. This person over here that just kind of is in this self-love and healing, from what I hear. I need to get something to drink. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I got losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. This person felt like they were losing themselves with this person. So that's why they left. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. I am back. Yeah, they felt like they were losing themselves, and that's why they had to detach. Then over here, this person feels like they are invisible. They were vanished. While this other person was healing because of infidelity. That came over here. And this is focus on healing and self-care. Trust can be rebuilt with time, honesty, and effort from both partners. Alright, this is why this person feels the way they do, because of infidelity. I have so many of these cards. And now the fear touch. This isn't heal. This isn't heal. Alright, that isn't for heal. Alright, we got withholding affection. Encourage open expression of love and affection. Emotional connection is essential. Alright, this person was withholding affection, and now they're feeling how the other person felt when they withheld affection from the other person that they're under judgment with. Alright. Oh my god, now he's sneezing. Alright, now we have this person thought they were losing themselves because of a side piece. Secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, late night calls only. The person they were with felt like a side piece because of the infidelity over here. Now we're getting to nitty gritty. They felt like a side piece. Now this person over here, single life, came in. Yeah, here we go, side piece. They felt that's all they got was a phone call. They never actually got anything else, and that was their whole relationship. So this was I just reported the ways I sees it. Now this person over here, that did this infidelity is not doing the single life. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons, enjoy the solo journey. When you're your best self, you attract the best. Alright. They're living the single life. They didn't want to live the single life, but they are now. Alright. Oh, damn. The last one on the card. Payback. Consequences, returning karma cycle. What goes around, time to settle accounts. Okay. This person's getting karma. This person is getting karma. Maybe it's your past person. I don't know. So let's see what comes up here. Alright, I'm gonna put some of these upright and some of these not so I can figure out what's relevant for this reading, because I have lots and lots of oracle cards, y'all. Lots of them. See what the divine wants to give us to finish this story out. And then I'll have to put them all back upright. Alright. I had to do my ducks here. Alright. Alright, under the single friend, they are finding friends that aren't fake, okay? They actually are finding friends that aren't fake. They are getting that. Or they're just finding out their friends were fake, but they have some friends that aren't fake. Okay? So they actually have some friends in this karma. And good karma came in reverse with this, so that's not with this story, but they're getting bad karma from this pushback, from the infidelity. Alright, and then we got adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. This person is being told just to adapt to the transformation. I mean, everyone has free will. Everyone does not have to take people back. You know, that's it. Alright. I'll bring this up here. I'll have a better desk once I move, y'all. Alright, and then trying not to lose it came in the reverse. So this person's losing it. with their friends. And they're finding out who their friends really are. And their jealous control, they had jealous control over situation. They have no jealous control. They have no control over a situation, and they were doing it out of jealousy. And this numbing out came in reverse, and this is talk about addictions and irrational behavior. This is in reverse, so they are not on any substance right now, as of now, because maybe they got help. What's a substance? I don't know. And people are not having plastic smiles no more. They actually are happy for them, because they're losing it, and they're seeing that they're actually being forthright for once in their life. And under this jealous control, where people were controlling with jealousy at this point where this person was, we got stand strong. Alright, and this is talks about, and you barely see us around. Alright. With defensiveness, what was that? With tense as your shield, find strength and reservation, guarding what matters most. Alright, they're guarding what matters most to them. Instead of worrying about other people, they need to worry about themselves. Okay? And then they're not giving the silent treatment no more. They're coming unhinged. And then we got excessive dependency. They are not dependent on nobody no more. They're learning to be independent. And then we got healing mirage. See through illusions, navigate dangers, and find solace in therapy's guidance. Maybe this person is seeing a therapist. I feel they might be seeing a therapist. And then this opposite line came in reverse. So their opposites with this new lover did not align. Whatever it is with this lover they chose with the infidelity, they did not align. Alright, and their freedom at this point has been taken. For some reason, I don't know. The freedom is gone. They don't have freedom to roam. They have no freedom to do something. I feel some of them may, side note, somebody may have went to jail, or they're stuck down with a baby. They can't leave because of a baby situation. For some of you, and some of you, they may have actually went to jail, or they've lost their car or something like that. Alright, now check yourself. Came this, they have they're not checking themselves. What they do or anything, or what they say. And then we got freedom in reverse. So maybe they were just going wild out there. I don't know. I just do what the cards come up with here. Alright, and now this person here, this came in reverse. Kick to the curb. They can't kick this other person to the curb that they were comparing with this comparison, with this gratitude. Alright, they weren't kicked to the curb. Maybe they just broke up. There was a breakup there. Maybe they're going to make up. I don't know. I mean, I wish anybody the help. I mean, their new love, maybe they got to realize that this is the love that they need to have. I don't know. And then over here with this freedom, overnight success is in reverse. So whatever success they thought they were going to have is gone. Their success is gone. And it says terrific, fantastic results. It wasn't good results, this relationship. Maybe they're in couples therapy or something. And then constant argument came in reverse. Maybe they're not arguing no more. Maybe they're just not arguing no more. I mean, eventually you gotta live. That's what I say here. And then we got tender bridges, building connections with empathy, gentleness, and kindness. All right, they're trying to build up the bridges of trust again. We did see therapy, so maybe they're in therapy. I'm glad. All right, and then we have a chosen family in reversed. Okay, a family has left them. Picked up on this last reading. You created your own definition of family, and this love feels like home in every way that matters. All right, their chosen family, they don't feel like this is their chosen family. They just don't love this person. Then we have eternal renewal. In the cycle of life, understanding breeds hope for what comes next. Alright, there's something that's coming next. But they gotta let it go. Let it happen. Alright, we got Zoom meeting survivor and opposite. Alright, somebody was meeting, side note with this, somebody was talking to somebody online. They had an online relationship, and it has ended. And then we have being too much again. Okay, this came in opposites. Like, this person was always kind of extra and elaborated. They don't elaborate on anything no more. They are not too much. They don't elaborate on shit no more. They're just worrying about their own problems at this moment in time. Alright, under this moon dreamer with this internal renewal here, we got wake, work, scroll, repeat. And this talks about that. They don't wake up and scroll and dwell on the past no more. They're trying to change their life. And then here, divine intervention was rejected. They rejected divine intervention. When God asked them and showed them something, they didn't want to listen. And then we got awakening jolt. From the shock to epiphany, embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. So we got awakening jolt. So they got to embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. Whatever this breakup is, so they can renew themselves. And they're cosmic, and this came up too. I mean, these were upright, and they all just flipped. Just flipped. Alright, their cosmic connection with the universe is not there. They're disconnected from their own heart. Then we got dawn of recovery. With each new beginning, embrace risk as a gateway to healing and renewal. They're on the dawn of recovery. We've seen they were on substances, and now with this open relationship is opposite, so they're not in these open relationships no more. They did not pass the exam, for the karmic relationships. They did not learn their divine lessons, so they have to repeat. And it says make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations. Maybe that's a transistor. Maybe, I don't know what that means. But I didn't say, I said it for a reason. Welcome transformations with an open heart. Alright, this, make a change. I guess that's the theme. Make a change. Whoever this is for, you're being called forth to make a change. Make a change for y'all better good. Alright, I'll probably put all these upright in a second. Alright, I might as well read you this and I'll talk to y'all because this is a pretty heavy energy. Anyways, let's have a talk. What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright. If you are the person that literally compared another female or another male to someone else, and that is the sole reason that you left because you said, you know what, this other person reminds me of this other person. What you probably did was you probably upset that other person so much that I'm picking up that person feels like you wasted their time, their money, their effort, their energy, and everything. And the thing is I feel maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe you were just talking to so many other people, you kind of wanted to line things up. I'm getting this energy, you wanted to line things up so you would have the best result for you. And the thing is people are not things. You don't line people and things up for the best result of you. I feel that's how this was done, and the universe wants to teach you the lesson of you can't always do that. We can't just say, you know, I get this person will be hurt from it, but they'll get over it. So I'm going to go ahead and just go over to this side of the lawn. You know what I mean? I feel like this was more like of the grass was greener. You thought the grass was greener on the other side type thing. And I feel like you got to the other side of the grass and you didn't want to tell the other side of the grass that the only reason you went with them was because they reminded you of somebody that you used to know or used to love or whatever the situation was. And what happened was you weren't fully honest with both parties. And the thing is that things unfolded. And when things unfold in front of you like that, it creates disharmony. And when disharmony and universal stuff is interrupted, you have a lot of problems. That's when problems occur. It does. That's when all these problems just will start occurring right in front of your face. And the thing is you can't lie. You have to literally say we are, the minute you're with someone else, you literally have to say we are broken up. I'm not going to be there for you. I'm letting you go. It's not like a Klondike bar or getting leftovers saying, if this doesn't work out, I still have that meal as a backup meal in my refrigerator. I feel you were using somebody, or somebody here was used as a backup. I feel that's how this went down. And when somebody was used as a backup, that's when all this kind of came about. Because they were used as a backup. And you cannot use people as backups. People are not backups. And the world does not revolve around one person. The world revolves around many different situations and many different experiences. And everybody's meant to experience a different thing. They're meant to break up with someone. They're meant to feel heartbreak, all for a reason. And when I feel what happened is that you personally got involved in somebody's karmic lesson. But you were supposed to let that go. You were supposed to walk away, learn to possibly fend for yourself, is what I'm getting out of this whole entire shit show. Which I feel it was a shit show for you. I totally feel it was a shit show. I do. I feel the shit was real. And I'm not doubting it was. It probably was the biggest shit show of your life. But the thing was, is you got involved in a universal message. And you were being used to teach someone a lesson. It was supposed to be there to teach you both a lesson. But instead of thriving with that, you ran a whole other way. You ran a whole other way. Oh my God, you ran so far away in left field, it left you where karma had certain people had to learn certain lessons from a situation, and you stopped the universe from teaching people lessons. And then I feel there was a moment that this person on your mind, or another person or whatever, I feel there was a moment where the universe did step in. And when that happened, you even spit on that opportunity. That's what I'm getting. What I'm getting here to help you out here is the scraying black mirror. Oh my God. This is you are an empath, or you're dealing with an empath. It says, do not seek certainty, seek potential. The mirror shows not what, but what may be if the current threat is followed. You're dealing with an empath. You either left an empath and broke spiritual law, and this person is a very high empath, and they put a mirror in front of you. So you had to learn your own lesson. Now the reason why you're getting such horrible karma is because this person's empathic. Because most people that are born empaths, they hold that sacred mirror to them. They can hold up that mirror to anybody and really F your life up. Lesson told. Then we got the crystal pentacle. Ground your dreams. The most patient magic manifests when spirit takes root in the fertile soil of the real. Alright, so your soil is not fertile, and you're not grounding yourself. That's why you can't grow. And the empath from your past or your future, maybe this new love is an empath. I don't know. There's an empath around here somewhere. That I can tell you. Somebody's a damn empath around here. We're going to get one more, and this is the symbolic pact. A pack of equals, not ownership, but partnership. Your family reflects the untamed past of your own soul. So there's a part of you that there's a pact of equals around you that have that untamed part of your soul. Maybe you're being called forth to find your pack, because whatever you were dealing with, this empath is putting that mirror to you, and if you like it or not, you gotta face every demon you have ever put forth upon anybody. So, I don't know. That is what I'm getting for you. And I hope this helps somebody. And you know what? I bought this, so I want to use it. The Epic. Let's play a game of Epic, guys. Let's play a game of Epic if you got this far. If you got this far, just to lighten up the mood. Lighten up the mood. Alright. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I want to do to that one. Karma bites back. I don't know. Alright, we got it. A frost giant. Alright, somebody with a cold heart that wants a tower above you. Alright, so let's see what else we got. Might as well. I love these little cards. I think these little cards are cool. I'm just drawn to these. Alright, and then we got Chomp. Oh, we got T-Rex. Alright. Somebody is... I'm not saying they literally ripped you in half, but somebody has attacked you and done a lot of damage to you. Maybe your finances in your life, and they're coming across like a T-Rex. I will tell you that whoever had this new love of yours is chewing your ass up. That is what I'm getting from that one. Oh no. And then we got Wild Human Champion. There's somebody that is helping you. It doesn't have to be, it could be another male, okay? Just take the rules. But there's somebody that's helping you with a kind heart. And it says draw one more card. So you got one person helping you, but in a T-Rex, which I just feel it's the new love. Because you have all this comparison energy going on. This says draw one card. And then it got Time Walker. Return all other champions to their owner's hands. Alright, and this is it. There's no draw more cards. So you got one person in your... God. You got one person in this energy that is helping you. Oh my god, my throat chakras. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys. This is crazy energy. It doesn't want me to speak. Alright, we got a Time Walker. I was done anyways, but this energy here is somebody that has known you all your life and is drawing your enemies away. This could be a family friend, a parent, or somebody, and they're helping you. And this seems to be the only person helping you. This person could be male or female. But they are helping you all the same. So, I guess I would just listen to that person. It seems to be the only person helping you as of this moment. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope the reading helps somebody because, wow, it was deep. And I will see y'all again on the next one.